video, I'm going to do something that's quite close to me at the moment. I am engaged, I am getting married in about 1.5 years, so I kind of wanted to start experimenting with makeup. I know that it's really difficult to find out what you want on your wedding day, and 9 times out of 10 my clients only come for one trial, so you kind of have to have a good idea about what you want. I don't have a good idea. I'm quite happy to tell my clients what they should have, what they should go for depending on skin type and skin tone, and what kind of colour scheme they're going for and what kind of eye colour they have. But for myself, I look at all my clients' photos and I have no idea what I want on my own wedding day. So I'm going to kind of start doing videos, maybe 3 or 4 videos of different looks, and then I also can look back and decide kind of what I liked. So the first thing that's so important is skincare. I can't stress enough, as soon as you book your wedding or you have a date in mind, start doing your skincare routine. There is nothing more annoying than having your wedding day, looking back at the photos. I know they get edited, but thinking, oh, I wish my skin was better. So really kind of invest, take time. Obviously it's trial and error, look for some things that are good for your skin type. I use the New Skin range, I'm obsessed. I think it's great. I've loved everything so far, even like the makeup. So I'm just going to start by, they've got plumping lip balm. I need to do my mirror. I'm just going to apply some of that all over my lips. And then they've also got just a moisture mist, which I absolutely love. It's also got glycerin in it, which is sticky, which is going to help your foundation stick to it. So I'm just going to spray it up all over my face. I am going to start with eyes first. I always do. Okay, so I've got my eyebrows microbladed. I would start with eyebrows, but I'm going to do mine more towards the end. I've already got colour there, so if I go over it with foundation, then it's going to kind of go a bit ashy, so I just leave mine until the end. I'm just using the Contour Cosmetics contour palette. So with your wedding makeup, it's all about longevity. Obviously you need this to last all day long. There's nothing worse than, I mean, I've never had a bride come back unhappy with how their makeup lasted, but whether you're doing your makeup yourself or whether you're doing it, you're having it done, you need that makeup to last. Okay, so I've just applied a base all over the lid, and then I'm just going to set that with some RCMA powder for eyeshadow. I think this look I'm going to do quite a coolish toned look, and I'm going to go back to my Naked palette. I don't really use this a lot, but when I do, I'm obsessed. I fall back in love with it again. So, and they've got some really good kind of bridal colours, nothing too scary, if you want to go a little bit darker, these two are really nice down here, but it's quite a non-scary palette, especially if you're doing your makeup yourself. You need something that's kind of got a good mixture of colours, and I'm just going to take the first, where is it, it's called Naked, just in here, and just build that up just until you're happy. You want it to look seamless, go seamlessly into the skin. You don't want any harsh lines. I'm always going to say this. I think most YouTubers say this, no harsh lines, but it's so true. You don't want your makeup to look choppy or have harsh lines, because then it just doesn't look seamless. And when you have your pictures taken all day, that's what you want. You want a seamless makeup look. So then I'm just going to take a Peggy Sage brush, and I'm just going to go in with Buck, which is the darker colour, and I'm just going to take that a little bit further down into the crease. And if you struggle to find your crease, you can always lift up the eye. I do that on clients. I kind of want to have a smoky look on my wedding day. I mean, I wear quite a full face of makeup anyway. So I know that my fiance is not gonna think that it's so strange that I've got a full face of makeup on, or I've got, you know, quite a dark, not dark, but I've got like a more smoky eye, because he's kind of used to seeing me like that. So I always say to my brides, stick to something that you feel comfortable with. You want to look like you, but on a really good day. That's my advice. So I've actually decided that I'm going to angle this makeup look out. So I'm just going to take some tape, just de-stick it a little bit, and just apply it on the edges. You can use medical tape, just whatever you have. I always use sellotape and just de-stick it. I use medical tape on clients. So I'm going to take that darker, so I'm going to take a darker colour. I'm just going to take MAC Embark, and I'm just going to start blending that out on the outer corner. So I've actually booked my venue and I've bought my dress. My mum and dad very lovingly bought me my dream wedding dress. I kind of went to, so I'm just going to take my lid, actually first I'm just going to take my lid colour. I'm going to take some of, I'm in two minds. I'm going to take some of the Colourpop reversible eyeshadow. I'm just going to take the same New Skin spray, spray my brush before I put it on, and then just dip that in and just put it all over the lid. This is kind of a mix between a gold and a champagne, but I think it's really, really pretty on all eye colours and all skin tones. And you do want a bit of shimmer on your wedding day. So going back to I went to a wedding dress shop near me. They were having like a sample, not a sample sale, but they were having a sale of their old stock. And so I thought, oh, I'll just go with my mum and my maid of honour on a whim, go and have a little look and see what they've got. I might not find anything, but they'll know that their dresses are beautiful. I mean, their new collections are just insane. So it's called Lesposi in Wendover, if any of you are wondering. It's beautiful. So I went and had a look. I had a look at the new collection as well, and it was kind of first come, first served. So you would have your name on the list and you would get to try any dress of your choice. You couldn't hold one of the dresses if you really liked it. You had to let other people, but I was second. I was second in the queue, and the lady behind me actually really liked the same dress. And I think she wanted to try it on. Anyway, the lady before us, she tried on this amazing gown. I mean, she looked bloody flawless. And and then she actually tried on, I'm just going in with a bit of the darker colour to blend it out. She actually tried on the dress that I bought, but she didn't buy it. She tried on another one that looked, insane on her. So then I put it on, put the first dress on, and in the mirror in the changing room, I thought, oh no, I don't think I like this. And then when I got out into the big mirror outside, I thought, oh my God, I feel amazing. I feel so amazing in this. And the dress that I preferred was actually another one. And I tried that on as well. And I didn't quite like it as much. Like the top and the bottom were kind of a little bit, like the top was modern and the bottom was quite, what do you say? How do you say that? So it was vintage on the bottom and then modern on the top, and I really just didn't like it. So I'm just going to take some black eyeliner and I'm just going to smudge that out onto my top lash line. So then I went to, then my best friend, my maid of honour, she made me try on a big puffy dress because I made her put one on. So I did, that was fine. I didn't like it. I'm very tall, but it just didn't look, right on me, like whatsoever. So that was a no. So just put the black liner on, and then I'm just gonna smudge it out. So yeah, I didn't like the big puffy dress. That was a no for me. And then I went back and tried the first dress on again, and I was so excited to put it on, and I just fell in love with it. I really did. And then I said to her, you know, and it was 2,300 reduced to £1,000. Like, I mean, that's just incredible. And it was still the 2017 line. And yeah, it's perfect. Absolutely love it. And then when my mum said, oh no, we're going to buy you your dress, I burst into tears. Absolutely burst into tears. Because that's such a huge thing for my mum and dad to do for me. I mean, that's lovely. So yeah, I've got my venue booked, I've got my dress. I need to book everything else. So I'm just going to keep blending that black liner out. Okay, so I've got that on, and I'm going to take off the tape, and you've just got a really nice wing. It's quite sharp. You can blend that out if you want to. It's completely, obviously your wedding makeup is all down to what you want and how you feel, and how, you know, you can make tweaks and changes all the way through. That's fine, and you can change things right up until the wedding day. Okay, so I'm just going to pop on some lashes. Lashes are on. I do like quite a full lash. If you want to go for less of a lash, then that's fine. Obviously it's your day, it's whatever you want. So I'm just going to respray some of my New Skin Moisture Mist. I did apply some New Skin moisturiser earlier, and then I'm just going to apply a serum. This is from The Ordinary. I'm literally almost out, but I love this stuff. For a serum for me, I've got quite oily skin. I need something that's not going to make me even more oily, and I find this is perfect for that. I will list all the products below that I've used. So I'm just going to put that all in. And this is sticky as well. So your foundation is really going to stick to that, which is perfect. So for foundation, I have two trusted foundations. I have the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I have Born This Way. I love both. I love things about them equally, so I'm going to mix them together. I'm just going to add a drop of the Iconic London Original, because I do want a bit of a glow. I want to look like I'm glowing within, so I'm just going to add a little drop of that. And then I'm just going to take my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to push that in. So I'm just going to put that all around and blend it all in. So now I'm going to go on to concealer. Again, I have a few trusted favourites. I love the NARS Creamy Concealer. I also like in the contour palettes. This is well battered. I love this thing so much. So I'm going to use this today. I really like the consistency of this. I just take the same flat brush that I applied the foundation with, and I do like to go lighter. I want to look awake. If I was going out sort of clubbing or anything, I might kind of really highlight underneath, but I'm not going to for my wedding day. I will do a little bit down the nose and a little bit on the forehead. Cupid's bow and on my chin, but not as much as I would do sort of, you know, if I was going clubbing or going out somewhere for dinner or whatever, then I go all out. I do like that Kim K trend of really highlighted under eye. I know she doesn't do that anymore, but we still do, don't we? So I will be cream contouring on my wedding day. just a little bit. Again, Contour Cosmetics palette. I'm not going to kind of go in with any of the more cool toned browns. I'm just going to take some of the bronzy kind of shade and just take some on the tops of my cheekbones. Okay. So now I'm just going to set my face. I'm going to use the RCMA translucent powder. Love this stuff. That's the line. I want to put some more of the Iconic London drops on first. And just beauty blender again. To blend that all out. Look. So I'm just going to set under the eyes first. And my T-zone. So then I'm going to take, this is like an oldie, but like a trusty. This is just the Rimmel Stain Matte in the bronzy shade. It's got no kind of glitter to it, which is why I love it so much. They do a couple, I think they do a couple of shades now. I'm really just kind of working that in to where I applied the bronzer, just to set that. Don't forget your ears if you're having your hair up, and kind of off your face. You kind of want to make sure that it all blends. A little bit down the neck. If you've got a high dress, then be careful of that. You don't want to get any makeup on there. Mine is quite low, so it's fine. So I'm just going to pop on some blush. I'm going to go for more of a pink toned blush. So I've just got the Pink Spectrum palette. I never really go to this, but they've got some really nice kind of pinky colours. And then I'm just going to go back to the bronzer brush, or just the powder brush, just to kind of, because these are hella pigmented. I mean, amazing, but my god, that was very pink. Okay, that's a little bit better. And then I'm just going to add highlight. For this, I'm going to use the Colourpop Flexitarian. I know you can only get these from America, so for all my you know, I haven't got any followers yet, but if any of you that are UK who will follow me, hopefully, then you can only get this in America. But it's so worth it because they do free shipping, and then the, oh, I just got that in my eye. It was free shipping, and then I think I paid £11. So yeah, really wasn't that bad. And I do like a strong highlight, but I'm not going to go too strong with it. So I'm going to leave my skin at that. I'm going to again spray my, so for underneath my eye, I'm going to keep it quite simple. I'm going to go back with the first, I'm going to go with the Naked one, a slightly darker colour, and just gently smoke out my lower lash line. So now I'm going to take, I've just got a New Skin mascara. Just going to make sure it's all blended. So I have just put them in front of you. newbie error. So I'm just gonna make sure it's all blended underneath. Okay, eyes are done. I wouldn't do anything else to them. Personally, I wouldn't make them any darker, but you obviously can do what you want to do. I am just going to add some brow gel. I'm probably not going to fill in my brows on the day. I probably would have had them re-microbladed before I get married. So I'm just going to add a little bit of brow gel, just because sometimes I get some foundation over them and it looks a bit ashy, so you kind of need to bring a bit of the colour, but that's all I do. If you want me to, I'll link the lady that I go to below. She's amazing. I mean, I looked for 2 years to find somebody that I wanted to do my eyebrows, because my eyebrows were blonde and I've got dark hair. So yeah, I was not blessed with great brows, but now I have them, so that's fine. So now I'm going to do a lip. I'm going to do more of a nudie look. I'm just going to rub in that lip gloss now that they're all plump. I'm just going to apply MAC Boldly Bare, was it? Boldly Bare lip liner. So I'm just going to take MAC Myth. I'm going to apply a little bit of gloss. I've just got the new colour contouring lip gloss. So again, this is going to kind of keep my lips quite plump. Now that is the finished makeup look. This is an option for me or for you for your wedding day. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd want me to film next in the comments below. Be nice. This is my first video and it's quite scary kind of coming onto camera in front of the world on your own. So be nice, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.